Do you know dieting is not working for you, but you're a little bit scared to step into intuitive eating because you're not quite sure you would have control if a diet wasn't controlling your food choices? A lot of people feel this way. A lot of women that I speak to say that they are a little bit nervous to step into intuitive eating because they think that if something is not controlling their food choices, then they're going to be completely out of control, which is actually the opposite of what happens. So I'm going to share with you three things that actually does happen when you stop dieting for weight loss. Okay. Now, if you're not familiar with me, I am Danny Taylor. I'm a weight loss success strategist, and I help women to create sustainable weight loss and consistently healthier habits without sacrificing their happiness or good food. And the way that I do that is by helping them implement intuitive eating and mindful eating practices so that they can actually rearrange their relationship with food and their body so they can create that sustainable change. Okay. Now, I wanted to come talk about this because there's been a lot of conversation around what exactly needs to happen for you to create sustainable weight loss. Is it go on another diet? If you follow me, you probably know that's not the thing that I recommend. But is it finding another thing, macros to count, calories to count, weighing your food, what is actually going to help you create the sustainable weight loss that you want to create? And research shows more times than not that if you learn more about food, you reconnect with your body, and you position yourself to be adaptable to the changes that happen in your life, that you will be more likely to create sustainable weight loss. And that doesn't happen with diets. Okay. So let's talk about three of the things that will happen for you when you decide to stop dieting for sustainable weight loss, because it doesn't work. So one of those things is that you break free from food guilt and shame. Okay. Diet has a terrible habit of pushing us into these boxes of feeling guilty around our food choices, feeling shame behind the things that we did or did not eat. And a lot of those things are really based around placing morality around food where there should be none. Foods are not inherently good or bad. They're just healthier choices than others. And what I do in Diet Divorce Academy is teach you how to differentiate between those choices so that you can be adaptable and create sustainability with your weight loss. Okay. Now, the second thing that will happen for you when you decide to stop dieting for weight loss is that you will improve your relationship with food. And this is exactly why women do not feel out of control after they implement intuitive eating and mindful eating strategies, because they actually learn how to manage themselves around food rather than having external food rules telling them what to do and when to do it, right? And for a lot of people, that can seem like a tumultuous thing for you to just dive into and figure out on your own. And that's exactly why I have Diet Divorce Academy, to teach you how to do this. So if you are interested in creating sustainable weight loss, keep in mind, if you're going to do that by stepping away from dieting, one of the things that does happen in this process is that you actually improve your relationship with food. You don't feel all of the guilt and shame that comes with food morality, and you're able to just enjoy the damn cookie without it feeling like something that is going to monumentally sabotage your weight loss goals. Okay. So that's number two. Number three is that you will create sustainable lifestyle changes. As I already said, when you put yourself in a position to learn about what it is that you're consuming, you put yourself in a position to be empowered to do what it is that you need to do with autonomy. Okay. Now, if you are on a diet and the diet is telling you to cut out carbs and increase protein and do all of these things that don't make sense for your lifestyle because you're not quite sure how to do that, you're not sure how to make that taste good, and all of the things, right? You're not sure how to meal plan around that. You're not sure how to meal prep around that. So many different things and so many different changes that can come with diets and the rules and restrictions there. But when you release those food rules and restrictions, you actually step into a space of creating sustainable lifestyle changes, because you know exactly what it is that you need to do for you to hit and maintain your goals. And you know how to do that in a way that feels good for you. You know how to do that in a way that aligns with the lifestyle that you want to have. You know how to do that in a way that doesn't make you feel restricted and frustrated and constantly stuck in diet cycles and weight loss roller coasters. Okay. So if that sounds like where you have been, and you know you don't want 2024 to be like the past years where you haven't hit your weight loss goals, then I highly encourage you to step into a space where you're empowered, which means that you would actually need to learn at least the bare basics about food so you know what you're consuming and how it affects your goals. You also want to make sure that you're reconnecting with your body, something that dieting gets you away from, so that you know and your body can help you, guide you on what choices to make, which are things that you learn when you're in a space of learning intuitive and mindful eating. So, of course, this is not the end all be all, right? This is not the absolute only way for you to hit your weight loss success goals. However, it is one that doesn't include all of the resistance that comes with dieting. So if that is something that you want for yourself, you want to release the food guilt and shame. You don't want to feel like you need to hide in your car to finish off your honey bun because somebody is going to judge your choices. You don't want to feel like you have to, actually, when you stop dieting to step away from weight loss, you actually feel more release in other areas of your life, because dieting just doesn't restrict your food choices. This is a little bit of a bonus, but dieting also restricts your lifestyle choices, because if your girls want to go out and have drinks or eat and you just started this new diet that doesn't include that restaurant's menu, then that puts you in a space of separating you from the community that you also want to have. So dieting draws or builds a wedge between you and the lifestyle that you want to have in so many different ways. And when you stop dieting for weight loss, you actually get your life back, because you learn how to be adaptable in those situations where you do want to go out and enjoy something different. And maybe it's not the healthiest choice for you in that moment when it comes down to nutrient density, but it plays into your healthier lifestyle when it comes down to your joy, when it comes down to your creativity, and so many other areas that actually do impact your overall health. So if sustainable weight loss without dieting is something that you want, then I highly encourage you to learn about intuitive and mindful eating. If you want to do that with me, I can absolutely support you, and you can join Diet Divorce Academy for us to work together and figure that out, and how to create your customized plan for you to hit your weight loss goals. Okay. Now, if you're interested in joining Diet Divorce Academy, you can type DDA3 in the comments, DDA, the number 3, all straight together in the comments, and I will message you details about how to join the program. But again, if you want to create sustainable weight loss this year, I highly recommend that you step away from dieting so that you can stay consistent, so that you can release the guilt and shame, so that you can improve your relationship with food and actually create the consistency that you want to have. I look forward to seeing you in DDA when you join, but if this is your stop, I will see you in the next video.